can target the VWAP, can target this value area high. I am having a bit of a bullish bias. So this is something that I'm considering. It looks like, buyers are really trying to get away with this now. I would trade this pretty small. Obviously, this is a very high risk to reward setup. I would be also, looking to kind of trail and, see how things go. But it does feel like buyers are kind of pushing this higher here. We have about a minute to the open. And so, we'll see if we can get back down into the 720s. I'm really not going to chase this up. I think we do, start to kind of get a push higher. And if we miss it, we miss it. I'm really going to try not to chase it. And so that is something that I'm going to be aware of on this open. And so, yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for. Honestly, nothing too crazy. I mean, we sold off like 500 points overnight. And so that's definitely something that I'm taking into consideration into the open here, about 5 seconds. I think, yeah, I kind of figured we'd shoot higher. Definitely bullish bias, but like I said, I did not want to chase it. We'll see what happens here. I think that it's going to be very volatile right now. Why not pre-market entry like 925? We could have. I typically don't like entering pre-market just because, when New York session opens, we do typically get, something like this. Like, we'll get such volatility on the open and then we'll pick a direction. And so I'm normally skeptical to enter pre-market, but sometimes in this case it would have worked out. But I think in other cases you get stopped out and then it just gets frustrating because maybe this happens and then we shoot higher, and that's just something that I kind of like to avoid. If I were to enter a pre-market entry, my stop, I would have much wider, much smaller contracts. I'd probably want my stop to be at least down below that low of day. The other option we have here is that we just go for the continuation. I just don't think that this is like the best practice. We go for something like this. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Basically just giving ourselves some room off of here. Looks like point of control is moving higher though, so that does actually make me like this a little bit more. If we stay above this, I actually do kind of like this. 2R. This is not that great of a setup though, to be honest. Kind of chasing the move, which is what I don't want to do. Getting some rejection off of that new point of control here, so that makes me a little bit skeptical. I still have a long bias, and so I'm still trying to see exactly where I care. I think I still care a little bit lower. I still just have to have such a wide stop, basically just retracement. Pull back from the open here. We can target this new point of control. We can target the VWAP still. We have a lot of targets to the upside. I just don't think I want my stop to be much wider than this, though. We'll wait and see if we can get back down into the 750 area. That's really where I care. I don't think I care any higher than that to try to chase that. It's better to not be any trades at market open. Typically, yes, I don't recommend entering trades pre-market unless you have like a really good plan around it. So I would just be careful of that. But here it looks like we're kind of stuttering around the 780s. Like I said, I would like to see us get back into the 750s if we're going to look for longs. Not going to chase this. Really would like to see us retrace back into this area here. Maybe even like closer to the 740s, but this might just keep running. It's kind of hard to tell. Not really much I see here that I would want to do up here. All right, here we go. Now things get interesting. I like us retesting this level. I'm going to go in pretty small here. We got some nice reaction off of that 750 level. So I think we do get put in here, and then I think, we might be in drawdown for a bit. But I like this retest of this 750 a lot. All right, 3 contracts, nothing crazy. We have to have our stop quite wide, and so that's what I'm a little bit apprehensive of. But I think overall, if buyers can push this back up, we keep a break of structure to the upside of this area, I think we'll be all right. But I think we have nice targets to the upside as well with this point of control as well as the VWAP. Small size here. If we get above this high volume node, I would consider adding to this position, but I would like to see buyers really regain control here. Oh, point of control moving lower. Don't love that, but it's not the worst thing. Really need to see some absorption here at this high volume node. A little bit there. Really need to see like a strong buyer reaction off of that. A lot of absorption happening here, which I do like, where the price is just not moving a lot, but we are getting a lot of volume, meaning that, buyers are really absorbing this selling pressure. So I do like to see that, and I do like to see us get back above that high volume node. The cadence is a little slow. I would like to see things really move a lot quicker to the upside. Ideally, what we'd be looking for here is like a really long green wick, but it's not exactly how it's playing out, but it's all right. We're really chopping around this level, which I don't love. Really need a strong reaction off of that point of control. I do think if we slip below this level, we probably get stopped. So it is what it is. I just didn't anticipate that strong of selling pressure here, to be honest. All right. L on the day. It's all right.